Good evening from Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Blessing Edet, and you are welcome to the show Intimate Talk with Blessing, where we talk about anything and everything that relates to you and I. Tonight, we are still reviewing the book Man and Woman, a 7-page book written by Victor Negro. Last week, we discussed about man and woman, and today, we are going to discuss on the roles of man and woman. Let us re-educate ourselves on the roles, okay? Now, the health of the society depends on the harmony of the sexes. Harmony, not competition. The key word is harmony. Not the man trying to do the job of a woman, and not the woman trying to triple the standard of the man to prove that she can do all things because she is a woman. I believe if we get to really understand the roles of man and the roles of woman, if we just stay in our lane, the society will be very safe and okay for us, and it's going to help the younger generation coming up to see the proper way. Now let's get talking. We'll start with the woman. The woman is a nurturer, she's a homemaker and the healer. As a nurturer, the health of a family is her sweetest occupation. It is by design that she gets pregnant. She gives birth to the child, and she also feeds the child. It's so natural for the woman, very natural. And no man can breastfeed a baby. No man can do that. And because of that, that is why the woman is best suited for the job. That's why she's best suited to nurture her baby from the womb till when the baby is born. Second point is she's a homemaker. We are not talking about you rearranging the furniture in the house and just to make sure not designing per se. What we are talking about is her ensuring that everyone is well fed, healthy meals. The homemaker role is the power to create a homeliness within the home. That's why I don't really appreciate people who say she be housewife. Housewife job, like it's a job. It's a job, depends on how you say it. Really, it's a job because I know that we have cleaning agencies who clean the house, right? And they pay them for it. We have the caterers, the chef who cook food, and people buy from them, right? It's a full-time job. So I don't mock women who choose to stay at home, especially when they have many children and they cannot cook. Let's not shame them anymore. It's what we are actually called for. But I'm not supporting you staying at home. If you can juggle between the house and your job, by all means, please feel free. And lastly, the woman is the healer. When there is emotions, flair, challenges, trials, the woman brings that Midas touch. Men that are married or in a relationship, if you're having a bad day and you talk to your girlfriend or your wife, like she just has the way of saying, you know what, everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be fine. And, she just drops that encouraging words for you, and it's awesome. Women, we are healer. And for the record, don't you ever underestimate the power of a woman, okay? Now let's move to the men's role. The men's role is an extension of the woman, okay? Like, while the woman is the nurturer, the man is the trainer. He prepares his children to confront the forces of society from his understanding and wisdom, which he earned from his frequent contact to the world. Men, you are an identity to your children, because what children actually learn from what you do. as a dad, you are the forefront, like you are the head of the family. So your identity matters. Your identity is what you pass on to your children. If you don't want your children to go through if you have, what I meant to say is, if you have like a personal demon you're fighting, please fight it successfully, because if care is not taken, your child will definitely take after your footstep. So if you go out and you're very troublesome, your children will see it and say, it's normal, daddy does it all the time. Daddy does it all the time. So I don't think it's bad. And it's also like, men should treat their wife with care and respect, because at the long run, the girl ends up getting married to someone who looks like their dad. It's science. Yeah, in most cases it happens. So as men, you are an identity. Okay, you are an identity to your generation. We also know that the men, they have the breadwinning roles, and that breadwinning role seems to give them power to dictate all the family affairs, including his wife's personal decision. No, you don't have to do that. Your children are actually watching, because see, if as a man, when your wife gives idea and you turn it down, your daughter will see it very okay for her to be said no to by a man when she grows up. Your son also will grow up thinking that no woman should talk, like I have the final say. So the fact that you have the breadwinning roles, you don't have to dictate. Don't dictate. Allow your home to be very peaceful. That's the only way we women can, we can bring out our very best. No woman can bring out her best in an environment where there's full of hate, when there's full of shaming, when there's full of discouragement. Although we have the ability to heal, but it's a partnership. Something like I said, the key word is harmony. And also, the man is a hunter. The man is the protector of the family. Okay, he has this mandate to shield his family. And now the natural fact here is that his strength is fueled by his love for his family. So my takeaway word is this: we are all we've got. We have our natural roles. We can help each other. As a man, assist your wife in the kitchen, ease the work a little. As a woman, support your man with your full chest, and everything will fall into place. Men, listen to your wives. Women, we are very calculated and we think so very fast. So let us live in harmony for the sake of our generation. Remember, our children, they watch what we do, not what we say. They are actually watching what we do. So we should give them valuable lessons to watch. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Again, start this conversation on your page and tag me. And if it's too hard for me to answer, I'll tag the author. See you next week. It's a wrap from me. Good night.